Yeah, I haven't really made a decision yet, so it's not 100%. So it's a moot point to go through who's playing or not right now. We haven't really made a decision.
What have you seen from Carlson or what have you reported? Point a game in the minors?
Yeah, just a good wall, sticky guy, goes to the net, nut friend guy. Like he's really progressed as the year went on. I think talking to some people, he had a really good playoff. Just things like that. He's a viable option for us tonight, definitely. Something that can add some stuff for us if he does play.
Already started?
Yeah. Yep.
Rick, Bill, you just said he wasn't on the list with you at all. Was there an injury there?
Personal reasons. Yeah.
And progress.
But the progress is getting better and better. You say, I don't know if took a few shots. That's a good sign. That's the way you got to look at it. And like I said, these things. Some days you wake up, you might be 20%, but I don't know. But he has definitely progressed. Yeah. Yeah. Well, it's high alert. There's going to be some guys that might be out there, and you can't panic. You can't look for the bench. I got to change right away. Obviously we'd like some changes, but you can't at certain times, and you got to be able to defend. And we got to execute more. I'm not a fan of icing the puck, knowing that McDavid and Drysdale are coming over on a tired group. So we got to make sure that we have our execution is better and we don't ice a lot of pucks tonight.
Rick, just over here. You guys went into Nashville, really tough building, and won 3 games there. I guess what was the key, in your opinion, to going in there and winning in that tough building? Trying to do it.
Well, I think the sample size of we're a good road team. Like we can play on the road. We have some good resolve. We can. I think you can play a low-scoring game, or if we need some goals, we've went on the road where we've had to score some goals. So I think it's the resolve. I think that, we have enough of a good sample size to feel comfortable playing on the road. Obviously, I think they're one of the best home records, especially the last 60. I don't know how many games, not very many games they've lost. So it's a tough building, and there's a reason why. So that's why, to me, our execution and our willingness to hold pucks and make plays is going to be important for us tonight.
Can you play a bit more patient on the road than maybe at home? Is it easier to kind of play that patient, kind of wait for your chances game?
Yeah, I like the word patience to a point. Like, doesn't mean we want to back off. Like, I thought in the third we backed off at home. So we can't play that style. But the patience of if moving the game along, things like that, yes, the resolve of that for sure.
Good afternoon, Rick. You talk about executing a little bit better.
Yeah.
At least hoping to. What are some of the tendencies you need to see from your group a little bit more to maintain a little bit more possession with the puck?
Composure with the puck. I just think there's some times we had the puck where we could have skated or held on it for an extra second or two to make a really good play. Edmonton had the full throttle down, and there were some times there, if we made a couple of plays or we had a 3-on-1 or a 4-on-2, that's a good way of counteracting and making teams not as aggressive. Listen, if you're not executing and you're dumping pucks out, I don't blame the other team going crazy and going for it. But if you make a couple of good passes and you're getting 3-on-1s, the other team's going to back off. So we just got to make these plays. They're there. And we felt, and there were 6 opportunities to counteract, and we didn't. So hopefully tonight we do counteract. Attack.
I know you don't control last change on the road, but in a perfect world, are you still looking to get the Miller line and Susie pair out there against David, or are you looking at?
Well, that's why we went and got Lindy. We have 4 good centers. Teddy Bluger, he's on the ice. He's a good defensive guy. Mills. So that's the one thing. We have 4 good centers. So that helps for when you're on the road and you have mismatches of having that forced center kind of rotation.
I don't think anyone's talking about buckling down with the lead. They have some really good players and they're going to make plays, and that's what happened. And then as far as tonight, we're just worried about having a really good first period, having a good first shift, and playing the way we want to play, and then trying to do that for the full game.
When you guys went 3-0 in Nashville, new series, I know, but just being out on the road, the confidence that this group has. It's business trip.
Yeah, I think so. I think everyone's excited to play, and obviously 2 crucial games. Only got to worry about tonight, but we'll go from there.
Do you possess the puck a little bit more in this one than game 2?
Just maybe play, be a little bit more confident, hold on to some pucks, and skate a little bit more, and some of the things that we've talked about, and we'll try to execute that.
Quinn, what's been your key to road success so far in the playoffs? You guys are 3-0 on the road. What's been the key to that?
I think we're just, even at home, we've been playing pretty good hockey, and I think we're just fortunate to win 3 games there. We're not doing anything differently on the road than we're doing at home.
This is a building you've played in a lot before. Expect it to be a little louder tonight?
I'm sure the fans will be ready to go, and I'm not too concerned about that.
I know some of the other guys have said that it's they kind of embrace that villain role and like being booed. How about you?
I'm just here to play hockey, that's it.
Quinn, as far as puck possession is concerned, and obviously they've been trying to hit you a lot. Rick talked yesterday about maybe trying to get the puck a little bit later, maybe play a give-and-go game so you can get it on your stick later before you start carrying it. Do you see that as a potential solution at times?
Yeah, I mean, looking at, obviously, throughout the series, I want to continue to elevate my game and try to make an impact, and I'm going to try to do that.
How much more physical has it been for you the last, not just these 2 games, but even late in the National Series?
I mean, it's that time of the year, and yeah, that's all I'm going to say about that.
When people talk about how small a fraternity the hockey world is, how much influence did somebody like Paul Coffey or Connor Brown's dad have on you when you were a kid?
Yeah, I didn't play with, Paul had the team older than me, had a son older than me, and only played with him for a couple games, but really enjoyed that, and I think that obviously Dan Brown I had for 3 or 4 years, and he's a great man, and Connor's been a really good player in the league, and yeah, I was lucky enough to have people like that growing up.
Go Canucks, go.
We're just incredibly happy to have him. Kind of a jerk of a guy, but.
For the Couvs.
Fuck the Cougars. To the Bruins. Couvs. Cougars.
Canucks.
The Canucks.
King Slovis reigns again.
Vancouver. Generational talent.
Thanks for liking the video and subscribing.